very much. And fáilte óir isteach go hána cathrach agus ag an ihe speisialta seo riad buchas leis an corrad the Healthy Cities con Caintliv anocht. I am delighted to be here this evening to speak about healthy cities, because I haven't spoken about it since I came into office last June. Not one event have I spoken about it. And for those of you who don't know me, haven't heard me speak before, I've probably spoken about healthy cities at every single speech that I've given. The late MRS is nodding her head and saying, yeah, she knows all about it. So I just want to acknowledge the presence of Jim Donovan, our chairman at Healthy Cities, and Conor Healy, CEO of Cork Chamber. And I'm, as Lord Mayor and as a community rep from Nice and a public rep, I'm very proud to be associated with and to support PSYCHED, which is, as you know, stands for positive support you can have every day. I haven't used the word mental health at all in most of my speeches that I've spoken about. So this is a kind of a new departure for me tonight, and I'll explain that later on. Because PSYCHED is the latest initiative for Cork Healthy Cities and is supported by the HSE, the Health Service Executive, University College Cork and Cork City Council. As a WHO Healthy City, we do pride ourselves in Cork in supporting and promoting health wherever we can. I have been personally involved in Cork Healthy City since its inception. Back in 2011, the Cork City Development Board committed to the process of Cork becoming a healthy city, and it succeeded. Of course, to succeed is one thing, to hold it is the other. The World Health Organization designated Cork a healthy city in 2012. Recently, I was honoured to be selected by the WHO, along with 9 other public representatives from other countries, to participate in the European Political Vision Group, which will guide the future of the WHO European Healthy Cities Network. The Healthy Cities approach recognises the determinants of health and the need to work in collaboration across public, private, voluntary, and the community sector organisations. PSYCHED is a great example of that, of interagency collaboration and mental health services sharing their expertise with partners who are keen to promote the well-being of staff, both physical and mental. The first group of participants we are acknowledging this evening come from workplaces of all sizes, from public, from private and not-for-profit organisations. As we spend 1/3 of our day at work, it makes sense that we would want to encourage and recognise workplaces that support the positive well-being of their staff. Through PSYCHED, we want to stimulate conversations leading to a better understanding of mental health, while celebrating the commitment, good practice and innovation in mental health promotion in workplaces across Cork. Here in Cork City Council, it plays a central role in promoting health through Healthy Cities and many other initiatives. And I want to commend the Council's commitment in showing leadership by stepping up to promote the health and well-being of its staff, and it is one of those organisations tonight receiving a certificate of recognition. This evening, we are celebrating efforts being made in the workplaces to support the mental well-being of staff. Those efforts from very small steps to very, very large investments. All of them equally valid. Some workplaces have been involved in promoting mental health for some time, and others have just begun. The 38 recipients of certificates of recognition this evening come from different sectors: SMEs, not-for-profit, public service and multinational. Through PSYCHED, we hope that organisations, large and small, will learn from each other about looking after the well-being of their staff. PSYCHED, this workplace mental health promotion initiative, is the first of its kind in Ireland, and it's aimed at making Cork the first mental health promoting city. As I said to you, it is the first time I think that I've used the word mental health in my speeches across the city on Healthy Cities and other promotion, because I think there's an issue about how we speak about it, the language we speak, the terminology. And during the course of our visits to the schools, which began way back in 1920, by Tomás McCurtain, because he was also an educator and a writer, and he was the one who started the school visits. But we used different language in going into the school and talking to the children. We asked them to consider how they could have healthy, how could they get through the day with healthy eating. And we got various responses from the children, fruit, and vegetables and carrots, and we asked them how they could live better in their own community, in their own environment, and they were telling us to have trees and flowers. And then we moved on to healthy cities and how we can have a healthy city in our city here in Cork. And the response was huge, absolutely huge. And through the school's promotion programme with the HSE, I came away after visiting, and particularly the Lady Mayoress, we came away with the message that our young people, they get it. They know what it's, they can feel what it's like to live a healthy living on a personal development way, in a community way, in a home way, and a healthy city. So I think the message is getting through, and in that regard, I think it was an endorsement of the work of the Healthy Cities Committee, who worked very, very hard for many, many years, working together in collaboration. And for that, I want to publicly thank the committee for their commitment and dedication for this concept here in Cork, because they do keep a very clear focus on the Healthy Cities agenda. I also want to congratulate all of you who have participated in your workplace, and thank you sincerely for getting the message out of healthy living, healthy exercise. It is important that throughout your organisations, with your staff, that you do promote it. Thanks to Tina for supporting me here this evening, for all her work, and also I'd like to pay a special tribute to Denise Call, our coordinator, who is an amazing ambassador for our city and for the HSE. She has, I suppose I could say I have shadowed her, because she is the one with all the knowledge, but as the Lord Mayor and the political rep, but she is well regarded throughout the WHO, and her interventions and her knowledge, both in Kuopio, in Copenhagen, in Belfast, in Rennes. She is highly regarded as an ambassador for healthy cities, and for that I want to take this opportunity to say, well, Denise, well done to you, and thank you for all your support. So one last plug for the Healthy Cities Day. Belfast are organising have the honour of hosting the next Healthy Cities Conference, which will be in October, isn't it, October? And I think it's a huge opportunity for Cork to showcase what it does under the Cork banner, putting up the WHO umbrella. And I would, Denise has circulated the information, and we can get more information out to it. But it would be great if we could have as many representations from Cork at the next Healthy Cities Conference in Belfast in October. And I would encourage you all to travel with us and make that representation, make those presentations in Belfast. But for tonight, it's all about you, the recipients, Cllr agus de Gachéine agus Bíle Wéchas. Gur maith go léir. Thank you very much.